Well, good evening, everybody. Important game ahead, and weather ahead, which is concerning players, coaches, and indeed spectators, because the forecast is for rain, potentially quite heavy rain, and as well as inconveniencing those who have come to watch, those who have come to play may be encountering conditions which are testing indeed in the hour or two ahead. The stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The Portuguese do have a penchant for producing great wingers, Peter, and this fella, Rafael Leao, is another really good example. He likes to play down the middle, or he'll go to the left-hand side, wherever he can kind of get his run started. Once he finds that little bit of space, then it's all about using his pace and trickery, and he'll give any defence lots of problems.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. We have already started here. Does well to get it back. Rafael Leao. Dybala. Moved on forwards. Oh, he's found support out wide. Muscular approach does pay off here. Milan have a terrific defensive record over the last 5 games. Rafael Leao turns and goes back. Played out wide. Very nicely done. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Rafael Leao. And it's been played through. Goes for a shot!
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Milan make the perfect start. They are already ahead. And it's played forward. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Spread out to the left. That's really well cleared. He's cut it out. Danger averted for now. And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, great shoot! Oh,
that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Richie forwards and with intent. Out to the left it goes. That's really well manoeuvred. Dybala chasing after it. He's got away. Dybala. And he shoots! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's open and on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, that is a good ball. And the finish! That was a matter of inches.
He overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Over to the left. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's neat. Chooses to go back. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's shifting through the gears here. What a throw in. That's a good foot in there. Richie shifted upfield. And it's Dybala. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And he's managed to get free. Dybala, back it goes. There's the end of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, good spread. Aimed in towards the centre. And he won't reach that. Time for a change in personnel. Dybala. Great defending, strong and determined. And the counter is on. And that is a little undercooked. Rafael Leao. Chance for a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And a big
Chance! That was venomous. Well, nicely intercepted.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
Spread out to the left. Richie aim forwards. And here's the chance to counter. No way through there. Now that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. Now who's going to be first to this? Can he deliver? Gets good distance on it and claimed it back swiftly. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao is on a run down the left wing. Cross into the box, brilliantly cut out. Rafael Leao with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
And here's Dybala. Shot at goal! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Lovely bit of skill. Rafael Leao opts to play it back. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Does really well to win the ball there. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Gets it away. Pulisic. He has found the way through. Pulisic. Might be a decent chance! Is the shot on? Great chance! Sticks it away! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Deftly away. Milan have reclaimed it. Pulisic. That's offside. Yes, it is. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Out to the left it goes. Rafael Leao. Oh, good ball. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And there goes the final whistle. Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
That gets things running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players I've ever seen. He's capable of taking on multiple defenders.
And the shots! Marvellous goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Lazio break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Moved on forwards. Bruno Tavares. Noslin, now he's off and running. Lazzari. Strong running down that left flank. And he's managed to get free. Rafael Leao. Could be danger here. Decent chance! Bruno Tavares. Milan are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Look, they've simply been punished for a sleepy start. Time for that wake-up call.
And it's Dybala. Lazio, whose last result owes so much to the astuteness of their manager. Shoots! Dybala. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Clearly not happy with that. Oh, he's found him in space. That's tidy. Looking for a decent ball in. Played into the middle. Cleared without complication. Lazio have reclaimed it. Rafael Leao. Chance! Oh, he's really drilled it. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Dybala. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Lazio, well, you can see what they're trying to do here, Peter. You know, get the ball into wider areas.
Yeah, there is a very visible, a very definite pattern here.
Well, that's where the space is, and it's quite simple. It's just going to stretch that defence, isn't it?
Milan have made this tremendous start, Jim. What's the reason for it?
Probably the structure for this team. Formations don't win you games, but getting the correct one to suit your players and your team's approach is a big part of it, and the players, for me, are making this work extremely well.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Misitano wins the duel this time. Bassino. Noslin does have an assist to his name.
Has the confidence and skill to be able to pull the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. Just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Ricci. He's in, surely! Goes to finish! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that is out of play. Pavlovic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nuno Tavares. Oh, it's come loose! And he shoots! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Dybala. Great work on the overlap. That's the throw. And it's Ricci. Milan produced one of their best performances of the season last time, an absolute demolition job. That is lovely. Ricci. Rafael Leao. Misitano. Vecino. Nuno Tavares. And it's played forward. Dybala. He's in plenty of space here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rovella played out towards the right wing. Lazzari. Quarter of an hour into the second half. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And he thumps it clear.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He has found the way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. So here comes a substitution. 2 changes being made right now. He's in a good chance for a shot! Rovella gets rid without sophistication. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Nuno Tavares. Patrick forwards and with intent. It's a great ball. Great chance! Really well taken goal. AC Milan are all square. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
Lazzari. Now it's Noslin. Noslin proves just a little bit too strong. Lazio have got it back and they'll have another go. Noslin carries the ball down the right. Time for a change in personnel. And it's Rovella. Now it's Lazzari. Turns and goes back. He's having a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Rapidly approaching the end. Well, the 3-game winning streak is coming to an end, it would seem. That is a great pick out. That's a shapes to shoot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Defending. Oh, that is asking. Shot, surely! That's a half-decent try. This could well be it! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Milan complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Ricci makes the interception.
Lazio really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Rafael Leao. Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. That is it, the referee has seen enough. Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. And he's there to clear it. Cleared without complication. Clearly not happy with that. Rafael Leao. And here's Dybala. Having a tough week. It is a crazy schedule for them.
Yeah, it's a tough spell, and guarding against fatigue for the players is key now. Tiredness can be the blame for more injuries, so it's an opportunity for the manager to shuffle his pack.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Aim forwards. Quarter of an hour played. Milan still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Milan picked up all 3 points from their previous game. The win, however narrow, really important. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Moved on forwards. Dybala. Now it's Dybala. Now it's Rafael. And the shots! Goal! And Milan have the lead.
Milan, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That's really well manoeuvred. And that's put paid to a promising move. Estupinian. Rafael Leao providing an outlet on that flank. Rafael Leao. Estupinian. There's no flag. And here's Rabiot. That's good defending, very good defending. Gets good distance on it. And it's been played through. This looks... It's Cutrone! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cutrone is offering a right smile there.
They've played it short. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Aldero claims it, and the danger passes. Rafael Leao does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Pavlovic makes the interception. And it's Depay. Milan have a free kick. Rafael Leao, spread out to the left. Rafael Leao, he can get that clear. That'll be a throw-in. And here's Rafael Leao, wins the duel this time. Cutrone. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor...
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And the shot's on here, and shoots! Rabiot forwards and with intent. Oh, played right into his path. He is through here! Rafael Leao! And he's there to get it away. Ball is over the line. Estupinian. Palmer coming into this game on the back of a really good result, and their boss must take an awful lot of credit for that. The referee's awarded a free kick. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here, and this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. play for a goal kick. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Parma clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Milan are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Good ball, good take. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Estupinian. Rafael Leao. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Rafael Leao. And it's Rabiot. Pavlovic. Rabiot. Rafael Leao. Shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
But there's going to be another change here. That has been knocked clear. That's an excellent interception. Adrian Benabe getting this one clear. Well measured. Cutrone! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, they could be caught out here. It's Cutrone! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And it's been taken short. Proves too strong. Very nicely done. Now then, the ball's come loose. Here comes another cross.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Out to the left it goes. And he's managed to get free. It's a loose ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Adrian Benabe. He can run onto that. He's having a shot! This time, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick. Milan, an opportunity then to pull clear here. Dybala ready to try one. Dybala! That was travelling. positions now. Adrian Benabe. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! Oh, that's a fine challenge. And time is up. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of...